Do you feel like you're holding on to other people's anxiety and stress and you're carrying it around with you as well? Well, isn't it time you let it go? Watch this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share my videos. Hi, it's Ali here and I hope you're well. So do you feel sometimes that you're carrying around other people's stresses and strains and worries? Do you have conversations with people and when you walk away you feel so much heavier? You think, oh my goodness, they have just dumped all their rubbish that they're thinking onto me and now I'm carrying it around. Well, I have a technique that really works and will help you just let go of it. So I'm going to give you a moment just to find somewhere quiet that you can just sit down. And then you can just follow the instructions. They're going to help you just get rid of everything that people have been dumping on you over the years. And you will feel lighter, you will feel brighter, you will feel so much better for it. Okay, so I'm going to surmise that you are now sitting somewhere really comfortable, very quiet, and you can just listen to me. Now you can do this with your eyes open or eyes closed. I find that clients actually prefer to do it just listening to my voice and just closing their eyes. So do whatever's best for you. So now I want you to think about all the stress and the strain that you're carrying around with you, all the worries, all the issues. And I just want you to feel it in your body somewhere. Just think about it. Have your eyes closed. Really tune into that stress, that anxiety, everything you're carrying around. Whereabouts in your body do you feel it? Okay, now you've located it, I'd like you to give it a colour. Just quickly, a colour. That's right. So now you know where this feeling is. You have a colour for it. And now I'd like you to think about it and I'd like you to give me a number. A number from 0 to 100. It's in percentage terms. If you think about all this stress, strain, worry that you're holding on to, what percentage doesn't belong to you? What percentage is someone else's? Think about that number now. Okay. Now, I'd like you to let go of that because it doesn't belong to you. So now with your eyes closed, just focus on where that anxiety and stress is. Just think of the colour you've given it. And I'd like you to let go of what doesn't belong to you. I'd like you to send it back to wherever it belongs. So just let it go up through your head, into the universe and go back to the people that it belongs to. Or you can let it go down all the way to your toes, into the ground and just go back. But just let it all go now. That's right. Take a couple of deep breaths for me. That's it. And as you let the last one out, just open your eyes and just feel how much lighter that feels, how much better that feels. Now you've sent back all of the stuff that doesn't belong to you. Why should you carry it around? Let it go back to its source. Now I'm going to help you even more. I'd like you to now let go of some of the stuff that you've actually got there. So let's say, for instance, that maybe 65% was someone else's. You've sent it up or down, whatever works for you. And now you've got 35% of what you had left. So I'd like you just to close your eyes again for me. Take a couple of breaths. Now I'd like you to focus back to that area where you've got that 35% or whatever figure it is for you left. And I'd just like you to hone in onto that colour where it is. Now I'd like you to think of a colour that feels great, light, makes you feel good. And I'd like you to change it from the colour it was to the colour that you've just thought of. And how much better does that feel already? And now I'd either like you to move it round and round so it goes smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Or I'd like you to float up like it's all on balloons into the air, or sink into your feet, into the ground. Whatever feels best for you, but I just want you to make it smaller and smaller and smaller. See it in the new colour. See it dissipating, either up, down, or just going smaller and smaller and smaller. And I just like you to let that area disappear, whatever way works for you. And as it gets smaller, as it gets more distant away from you, either, as I say, up through your head or down through your feet. Just feel how that feeling of stress, anxiety, worry is just disappearing. That's right. That's really good. And now just take a couple of really deep breaths in. As you let them out, just open your eyes. And just feel how much lighter you feel, how much better you feel. And the really good thing is, the more you try to bring back those stresses and strains and worries and anxiety, the more you try to bring them back, the further they go. The more you try to bring them to your forefront, try to see them, feel them. The more you do that, the further they will go away. And you just feel so much lighter. You feel so much better. I just like you now just to focus back on that area where you had all that stress and that strain and that worry, and just see how much lighter and brighter it feels, how much lighter and brighter you feel. And you can do this exercise whenever you want. If you feel like you've had a conversation with someone and it's making you feel really heavy, and you just think, oh my goodness, I've just taken on all of their stress and their strains. Do this video again and just let them go. They don't belong to you. So I really hope you found this useful. And as I say, play it as many times as you want, but just let go of everyone else's stresses and strains and don't hold on to your own. Until next week, I'll speak to you then. Bye-bye.